Hi, my name is Sawan and I'm working on Maggie the Magnet. It's a physics-based puzzle game about getting from point A to point B using only the powers of magnetic attraction and gravity. I think I forgot to mention that earlier, but the only thing you need to do in order to beat any level in this game is to reach the exit, which usually means simply leaving the screen. In order to spice things up and make the path to the exit a bit more exciting, the game offers an optional challenge, picking up all 3 gears scattered around the level. Collecting a certain amount of those will probably be a requirement for unlocking new sets of levels, but for now I just want to talk about their visuals. They used to have a frame-by-frame animation which looks alright on its own, but was really bothering me in the context of this game. I had to keep looking at it for more than a month to finally realize that all the other animations in Maggie the Magnet are smooth, squashy movements based on animation curves and high frame rate. This one simply didn't fit the mold, so the only reasonable thing to do was to change it. In the process, I might have sacrificed some clarity as to what the thing really is, but I certainly enjoyed the new graphics and animation for it much more than the previous one. At the beginning I mentioned that you as a player can only affect your own magnetic attraction. To be more precise, you can only turn it on or off. Well, that's bound to get boring very quickly, and that's where the objects you can interact with come to play. One of such props is a jump pad. I'm sure you've seen it in many other games, so I don't need to explain what it is, but how does it work in our circumstances? In Maggie the Magnet, making you jump up isn't very useful because you can just fly towards a magnet point to achieve the same effect. In this game, the most important use of a jump pad is switching your direction. For example, in this level the point you can be attracted to is in the top right corner and you are in the bottom left corner. Getting to the top left corner would be impossible for you because you can only move up and right. And that's where a single jump pad can make all the difference. Another problem I faced but haven't mentioned earlier is that if you try to emulate magnetic attraction by simply moving a magnet towards a certain point, you'll get in trouble as soon as you try to move that point too. For a very long time I couldn't figure out how to prevent Maggie from dragging behind the moving magnet point. Luckily, I eventually improved the situation by making the attraction stronger based on proximity. And sometime later I completely eliminated the problem by putting Maggie on a short leash as soon as she comes close to the magnet point. Thanks to that solution, Maggie can now cling to a magnet point and inherit its momentum, or swing around it to gain angular velocity and fly away in any direction, which is a key to solving many puzzles in the game. As a little bonus, here's a sneak peek of how this level looks like more than a month later, with slightly improved graphics and animations. If you'd like to see similar updates about the games I'm currently working on every few days, I cordially invite you to join our Patreon. This is a blog for people who love indie games and everything related to their development, and in case you're one of us, I'll be happy to see you there. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Farewell.